welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is December 16th, 2024, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from RCI Hospitality Holdings, a leading company in adult nightclubs and sports bars restaurants. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. RCI Hospitality has just released their fiscal 2024 fourth quarter and full year results, along with a new 5-year capital allocation plan. There's a lot to unpack, so let's get started.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. RCI Hospitality reported total revenues of $73.2 million for the fourth quarter of 2024, slightly down from $75.3 million in the same quarter last year. John, what are your thoughts on this?
While the revenue saw a slight decline, it's important to note that the non-GAAP EPS for the quarter was $1.63, a significant increase from 1.11 in the previous year. This indicates strong underlying profitability despite the challenges faced, such as the hurricane and fire that impacted operations.
And how did the full year numbers look?
For the full fiscal year 2024, RCI reported revenues of $295.6 million, up slightly from $293.8 million in 2023. However, net income attributable to common stockholders was $3.0 million, a sharp decline from $29.2 million the previous year, largely due to increased impairments and other charges.
Segment performance and challenges. John, can you break down the performance of RCI's different segments?
Sure. The nightclubs segment reported revenues of $60.6 million, a slight decrease of 0.5% year over year. However, same-store sales grew by 2.2%, which is a positive sign. The Bombshells segment, on the other hand, faced a 12.1% decline in revenues, with a significant 16.2% drop in same-store sales, primarily due to weather-related closures.
And what were the main challenges faced by these segments?
The nightclubs segment was impacted by temporary closures due to a hurricane, while Bombshells faced extended closures at several locations. Additionally, the transition of some clubs to new formats and hours also played a role in the mixed performance.
Capital allocation and strategic initiatives. RCI has announced a new 5-year capital allocation plan. Can you tell us more about this back-to-basics strategy?
Absolutely. The plan focuses on strengthening their core nightclub business and improving Bombshells. They aim to allocate 50% of free cash flow towards nightclub acquisitions and the remaining 50% towards share buybacks and dividends. By FY29, they target $400 million in total revenues and $75 million in free cash flow.
How does this plan align with their past performance?
RCI has a strong track record of growth, with revenues more than doubling since FY15. This strategy builds on that success by focusing on core strengths and returning capital to shareholders, which should enhance long-term value.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. John, let's discuss the earnings per share. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $0.37 for the quarter. How did RCI perform in this regard?
RCI significantly outperformed expectations with a non-GAAP EPS of $1.63 for the fourth quarter. This is a testament to their effective cost management and operational efficiencies, despite the external challenges they faced.
And what does this mean for investor sentiment?
Beating the EPS forecast by such a margin is likely to boost investor confidence, as it demonstrates the company's resilience and ability to generate strong earnings even in difficult circumstances.
Key takeaways. In summary, RCI Hospitality Holdings has shown resilience in the face of challenges, with strong non-GAAP earnings and a strategic plan for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
RCI's focus on core operations and shareholder returns positions them well for the future. Their ability to exceed EPS expectations and their strategic initiatives should be encouraging for investors.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on RCI's performance in the comments below.